thanks for being here. You still deny you've done a thing. You're always so disheartening. And my love stays condition free, but now you're just not good for me. So it's goodbye and not farewell. I'm sorry I just went through hell. Tried to save what died in vain. I miss the times when we were saints. 'Cause it's always the same with you. You don't call, just complain. And times if I'm gone, listed the days that I would write songs with your name. When we were a team, you and me, the very best thing we could be, together and blind. And who am I to be upset, since I've been smiling ever since? The waves that pulled us far apart are just the glue to save my heart. So I thank God you're not around, 'cause you just always put me down. So here's to me, I'm finally free of loving who doesn't love me. But it's always the same with you. You don't call, just complain. And times if I'm gone, miss the days that I would write songs with your name. And we were a team, you and me, the very best thing we could be, together and blind. Yeah, we were a team, you and me, the very best thing we could be, together and blind. You know, I think that having hindsight in the relations of your life really adds a sweetness to the sour. Like all the bad relationships where you were just like, I was being so dumb and I should have done this, this, and this. Or like, oh, that person sucked and they should have done this, this, and this. It's like, it was necessary for the story. Like, you watch TV, you see character development in some good shows. And it's like, yes, it sucks in the moment. And if you're going through it right now, I'm so sorry. You are precious. And unfortunately, it doesn't matter who tells you you're precious. You are the one that has to make the decisions as if you know you're precious. And those decisions will affect and ripple outside of you. And it's very easy to feel like, no, I'm not precious, and there's only evidence of me not being precious out in the world. And you know what? The world doesn't want you to know that you're precious. The world wants you to think you need iPhones and jewelry and cars and a lot of popular friends or a lot of views or all that crap. But you're precious. Without any of that, you're literally perfect. It doesn't, I mean, okay, yeah, like, what even is perfect? You are whole and complete and precious the way that you are. And yeah, I guess good luck. Life is gonna make you forget how precious you are every now and then. And the people around you, you might forget how precious they are, and you might only see the darkness. I don't like using the word darkness because I think darkness is not quite right. It's just like in my vocabulary, the harshness or the wrongness of people. You might be like, they're a bad person. It's like, it takes two to interact. And it's really hard. There's people that do bad things and you just want to cast them out and be like, you're a bad person and you screwed me in this and this way. But like when you uncover their story or their life experiences, you can see why they justify things to themselves and how they could justify things to themselves and who you are in their story. And it's just like everything is nuanced, and it's just priority, you're precious, but also other people are more complicated than just good or bad. And the more that you can have compassion for people doing stupid stuff that hurts you, the more you can have compassion for yourself, the more that you can love despite, the more you can enjoy your life, you know? And I couldn't have gotten to this place mentally, philosophically, emotionally, without my wife. And I think it's really important to prioritize people who aren't just filling up your validation cup. People who will be straight with you. People that aren't just gonna yes and. People that are gonna clock you and be like, hey, I know you wanna look at this situation like they're bad and you're good, but you did some stuff too, you know? Because without that, you can't grow. You can't change your story if you want something different. If you're going to continue with the same crap. Because we're not perfect. We literally had to learn how to walk and talk and all this stuff. Even though maybe you've been walking and talking for 20 years, 30 years, 50 years, 60 years. If you're not content and whole in yourself, then you got some work to do. And it's not to say, oh, you gotta do a bunch of work to be perfect and whole and complete. There's literally no work. It's like floating up. I hope this makes sense. I just go on rants and I get really passionate, and then I'm like, maybe I'm just making sense to me, and that is pretty messy. You're precious. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for being here.